Hi guys, how are you? Well, hope that this lockdown is treating you well. वैसे बोर तो हो ही गए होगे तुम लोग। खैर आज हम लोग जो है लिटरेचर से ब्रेक लेके जो है थोड़ा सा पहले राइटिंग वाले सेक्शन पे भी फोकस करते हैं एंड इन दिस सेक्शन वी आर आई मीन इन दिस सेशन वी आर गोइंग टू फोकस ऑन लाइक इनफॉर्मल राइटिंग और इनफॉर्मल राइटिंग जो है वी आर ईमेल. Okay, I'm not talking about SMS and your WhatsApp chats and everything. I'm just talking about email. ईमेल के थ्रू अगर हम कम्युनिकेट करते हैं किसी पर्सनल फ्रेंड के साथ, कलीग के साथ या फिर अपने रिलेटिव्स के साथ, तो हाउ टू प्रोसीड विद इट. तो सबसे पहले देखो जैसे from to or subject, that is how like the normal lay down of an email composing पेज विल अपियर टू यू. ठीक है ना. फ्रॉम यहाँ पर आप अपना ईमेल आईडी लिख दीजिएगा. फॉर एग्जांपल लेट्स से इफ माय ईमेल आईडी इज sumanjay@outlook.com. सो मैं अपना लिख दूंगा. फिर टू जिसको मैं भेज रहा हूँ ईमेल, उसका यहाँ पर आईडी आ गया. सब्जेक्ट डाल दो, बेहतर रहता है ताकि आगे वाले को जो है ये पता रहे पहले से ही कि तुम इस लेटर में क्या बोलने वाले हो. वैसे पर्सनल लेटर में जो है सब्जेक्ट की जगह पर लोग हाय हेलो वगैरह कुछ भी डाल सकते हैं बिकॉज इट इज़ नॉट दैट फॉर्मल फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल. बट चलो ठीक है, मैंने लॉकडाउन टीचिंग का डाल दिया. राइट. मान लो ये लेटर जो है मैं लिख रहा हूँ अपने फ्रेंड को. व्हाट्स हिज नेम? तिलक. ओके, सो आई एम राइटिंग दिस लेटर टू तिलक. डियर तिलक, हाउ आर यू? Read about lockdown in Delhi. Hope that you and your family members are safe. We are also under lockdown and movement is very minimal. Very minimal जब आप ये भी दे सकते हैं. Highly restricted. In your last mail, you told me about online teaching in your school. Our school has also started online teaching. We are posting our lessons on YouTube and sharing them via school's blog post. Okay. It is hectic, but satisfying that children are learning something in this lockdown. However, something is missing. It seems that teaching or like teaching in this mode is a little bit boring. You can use the word tedious. Tedious मतलब थोड़ा सा मुश्किल टाइप का. Bit tedious and boring. If you're writing a personal letter, I guess letter address is quite normal. So we don't get to directly communicate with our students live classes don't work due to limited internet connectivity. However, I don't think even that could have changed much. The actual classroom is an entirely different experience. You get to see your students, their facial expression, their body language, and much more. You are not just speaking to a class, you are also using your non-verbal language to communicate a lot. I miss having those little anchors in the classroom. We have many naughty but intelligent kids. They pose many challenges in teaching. I found it a bit irritating sometimes, but now I miss those moments, right? From my experience, I can imagine that even children might have got tired of this online platform. It definitely gives them the freedom to learn at their convenience. Learning at home must be different and relaxing. However, they must be missing their friends. I'm sure they will miss the teachers, their light-hearted scoldings they received now and then. Oh, sorry, it's not scoldings, it's scoldings, right? What is wrong now? Okay, so that way, like, I mean, you can write basically. राइट इस तरीके से जो है मान लो कि हम अपने एक्सपीरियंसेस को शेयर कर सकते हैं. नाउ व्हेन यू आर राइटिंग अबाउट योर ओन एक्सपीरियंसेस, आई मीन फ्रॉम योर पर्सपेक्टिव, सी लाइक फ्रॉम अ टीचर्स पर्सपेक्टिव व्हाट आर द थिंग्स दैट आई हैव हाईलाइटेड, कि like how I miss my students, how I could not communicate using like non-verbal cues like my body language and everything, right? Or like having okay, why is it okay now? Okay, yeah. तो इस तरीके से जो है ये सारी चीज़ें मैंने यहाँ पर बताई है. इसी तरीके से मैंने थोड़ा बहुत जो है स्टूडेंट्स के पर्सपेक्टिव से भी इसको शेयर किया है, आई मीन किया है, बट दैट इज़ माय गेस. यू कैन राइट योर पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंसेस देयर, दैट हाउ like I mean how it feels, this whole online learning experience and everything. Okay, once you are done with this, I would love to hear about your online teaching experiences. Do share them. Looking forward to your reply. Yours. Done. So that's like your mail. After that, you can just simply press the send button at the bottom of it, and yes, your mail is gone. So आपको एक काम करना है. This time your task is very simple. You have to write an email to your cousin stays in Delhi. Share your experiences of online learning in lockdown days. Talk about freedom of learning, environment, lack of pressure, but also mention the aspects of classroom learning that you miss. Talk about the fun you had school and how much miss them. Now see, like both the class 9 and class 10 students will be having the same activity, and you can draw a lot from your like reading of class 9's story, the fun they had. Okay, because that is also about that futuristic world is also talking about like autonomous learning of the students in a world where teachers are actually robots and everything, right? So you can draw a lot. I mean, you can get some inspiration from there, and you can combine it with whatever we have talked about. Okay, you have seen like how I have tried writing it from my own perspective as a teacher. So this time you have to use your perspective as a student, as a kid, right? Okay, remember like टीचर्स का जो स्कूल का जो इस टीचर्स के लिए जो स्कूल का फन पार्ट होता है वो शायद स्टूडेंट्स के लिए नहीं होता होगा, राइट? फॉर एग्जांपल वेयर आई मेंशन लाइक लाइट हार्टेड स्कोल्डिंग एंड एवरीथिंग, मुझे लगता है कि शायद स्टूडेंट्स के लिए वो डिफरेंट एक्सपीरियंस होगा. सो व्हाई डोंट यू जस्ट राइट दिस ईमेल, शेयर इट विथ मी, एंड yeah, I'm sure that I will get to know a lot about you guys and your feelings, right? But most importantly, it will give you a very good practice of like writing personal mails to people. Okay, not just for exam purposes, for like your daily life, you can say purposes as well. So anyways, thank you. This is it for today's lesson. Hope to see your work very soon.